Starting to come down just a little bit harder.
Roosevelt is easy to reach, located just off the Meadowbrook Parkway, Raceway exit in nearby Westbury, Long Island.
You can also see the remains of the last snow we had.
There's free shuttle bus service to and from the track. Also, frequent express bus service direct to Roosevelt from New York.
You can also see the frost on the window.
Go on out and get a warm feeling at Roosevelt Raceway, where it all began, where it is today. First race, 8 p.m.
21 degrees under very cloudy skies in Midtown. Looks like there's a lot of snow just waiting to drop down. Humidity 43%, barometer falling 30.35. Winds are out of the northeast 29 miles an hour. Snow all afternoon is going to accumulate in varying amounts, but Craig Allen says expect 1 to 3 inches by the evening rush.
And the snow is already falling, at least in parts of Queens and Essex County. It should all end tomorrow morning with leftover flurries, and then tomorrow...
1:45 in the afternoon. It's starting to snow very hard.
Acceleration of spending already provided for in the budget. Gene Gibbons at the White House. 15 minutes before 2 o'clock, WCBS News. This is Charlie Pierce, chairman of the Long Island Lighting Company.
Union, as well as other fine supermarkets.
Winds News Time 2:02. Well, that winter snowstorm that was expected this afternoon is right on time, after all. Let's find out what we're in for with a live report from WINS AccuWeather meteorologist Elliot Abrams.
The storm is centered now between Norfolk, Virginia, and Hatteras, North Carolina. In Norfolk, they're having precipitation at the rate of 6 to 7/10 of an inch per hour, which translates, if it was snow, to 6 to 7 inches an hour. It actually isn't snowing that hard anywhere, but they've had more than a foot already across all of Virginia and Maryland and Delaware, 6 to 8 inches in the Philadelphia area, and many roads closed. We're next to get the snow, and we'll be near the northern edge of the very heavy snow from now through about midnight. Northern suburbs, Rockland and Westchester County over to Fairfield County in Connecticut, likely to get up to 4 inches of snow, while the city gets 9 to 10 inches of snow. Portions of Long Island and central New Jersey will get more than a foot out of this. After a number of hours, it'll be very difficult to measure the exact accumulation because of all the drifting to be a problem because of the northeast wind at 20 to 30 miles an hour with stronger gusts. Temperatures going nowhere except down a few degrees during the next few hours through the teens, holding the teens tonight. Late tonight, the storm will begin to move out the sea, the snow will begin to slacken off, and the sun should come back out tomorrow. This is AccuWeather meteorologist Elliot Abrams.
Now, of course, the best advice on a day like this is just to stay home. Leave your car home. Don't even try.
Hey, when I see 10 inches, I'll believe it.
Having said that, we now have a live report from one of those...
Or if it snows like this, we might see it.
We only have maybe an eighth of an inch of snow on the ground, but that's enough for it to freeze on the already frozen concrete and asphalt, and cars are slipping and sliding on any street that has not been solid, and very few have been solid. Some of them are.
2:07 in the afternoon. They predict the heavy snow to last till midnight. It's 10 after 2. You can see the snow. And it's moderate, not really that heavy. You can see the accumulations here.
Winds Radio. Your dial is set at 1010 WINS New York, Group W, a Westinghouse broadcasting station, serving New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut.
All news all the time. This is WINS. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. It's 20 degrees and snowing at 3 o'clock on this Friday, February 11th. I'm Dave Henderson, and here's what's happening. The snow is beginning to pile up fast here in the metropolitan area as the plows and salt spreaders work to try to keep the roads open for the evening rush hour. We'll have the latest on the roads, school closings, and the progress of the storm. In Jerusalem, Israeli Defense Minister Sharon has finally bowed to the inevitable and handed in his resignation. The monthly government figures on wholesale prices show not only no inflation, they show a full 1-point decline. A Westchester lawmaker calls for an extra month of daylight saving time this spring by starting it a month early. On Wall Street, prices are slightly lower at this hour. The Dow Jones average down about half a point. In sports, the Arrows host Golden Bay. In a moment, a live report on the big storm that's beginning to blanket the tri-state area. Winds news time 3:01. Winds news time 3:02. Well, the salt spreaders are already rolling as the snow starts to build up on streets and roads in the metropolitan area, and the forecasters say there could be a lot of build-up as a massive winter storm moves into our area. Just how much is the question right now? Our AccuWeather meteorologists say 10 inches or more is possible, and even likely. Despite the efforts of sanitation crews, the roads are already quite slippery. Because of the snow, the speed limit on the entire New Jersey Turnpike has been lowered to 35 miles an hour. WINS newsman Paul Parker has been out in a WINS mobile unit.
Out here on the New Jersey Turnpike, there's a lot of trouble. It's right on length, and the distance isn't too far to be seen ahead. Traffic moving right now past an accident in the truck lanes. Appears a flatbed tractor-trailer truck has done a complete 180, skidding, trying to get up a very gradual incline near exit 13 southbound in the